Hi and welcome to icemonkeytech. I'm Stephen and today we're going to be taking a look at some more PC fans. Now, as some of you know, I have a Lee and it takes a lot of fans. I also have a water cooler in there, so it takes an extra fan. So really, I'm using 10 fans. However, the last ones I bought, which I believe were the Cool Moon, do not have a power monitor system. So you have to control the speed of the fans via a remote. Now that's all well and good for some, but unfortunately what happens is when you switch your PC on, they all run full blast. And I've come to the point where I've decided I want a bit more control over my cooling system. I want to change the fans, all of the fans out. They're still Argb fans, but I want to change all the fans out for something that is power monitored and eRGB. However, I cannot use the eRGB due to the fact I use a Gigabyte X370 board, the Gaming K7 to be precise. And the problem with that is it's all 12 volt eRGB. So I currently can't use the eRGB, but I can still use RGB as there are buttons on the hub which let me use that. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to use. I'm going to be using, or you should know by the title, the Ezdiy-Fab RGB fans. These are in fact, I can't remember what model these are. Well, these are the Ezdiy-Fab RGB Slim Power Fan 6P. These ones, they are the X0012 U8 IFT. If that helps, I will list the exact listing I got these from on the below in the comments and so on. So in this pack you get, for around £45, in this pack you actually get 5 fans. If you just excuse me, we'll take one out. You actually get 5 fans. So this is one of the fans. You get 5 in a box. This is obviously, these have LED lights on the inside, which is nice, which will light the white fan up lovely. We also have a LED ring all the way around here, and we also have some LED lighting in between the screw brackets, which is I think is going to look really nice. The good thing about these, like I said before, they do connect to a hub, but they are power monitor, PWM. We'll put that in front of the camera. You'll be able to see it then. Can you see that? See, we do have power monitor. I'll just grab the hub and I'll show you the hub. This is the hub. We get some sticky stuff. So this is the hub. So basically we will put all our RGB connectors in one side and all our PWM connectors in the other side, and this will connect to the power monitor on your motherboard and your eRGB. Now because I'm using 10 fans, I will be using 2 hubs. You can only put 5 fans in one hub. However, all that means is that I can put one into the CPU header and I can put one into the system header, which means I can have 2 different spots of cooling depending on 2 different temperatures in the system at a time, and hopefully that will keep the machine a little bit quieter on startup and do the business when I need it to. So I will show you some footage of before and after to see if there's any major changes in the look of the system, and obviously take you through everything else, because I do have a water system in here and some of my fans are attached to some brackets that hold part of the water system in, so it's probably going to be a bit of a chore and an all-day job, but it should only be a few minutes for you. We'll do some montage footage and I will see you just after that. Done, and let's see if it looks any better. not pleased with that. And the PC is a lot quieter. So there we go. I did keep the montage footage down to a minimum, as there was hours and hours of it, and I just didn't have time to go through it. But as far as I'm concerned, well worth it. I did just about have to rebuild the whole machine due to where my water loop was screwed to and fixed to using certain brackets. But I did get away without emptying the water loop, purely because I have soft tubing. If I had hard tubing, I wouldn't have stood a chance. I would have to have emptied the water loop and basically just rebuilt the whole machine from scratch. However, this is the third time I've replaced the fans in my machine in quite a short time, maybe about a year. And I must admit, they are much better. They look much better, they're more aesthetically pleasing, and they work better because they work from power monitors. So when the machine's cool, they're nice and quiet. When the machine warms up, they ramp up a little bit, but not too loud. The only problem I have is, like I said before, I only have 12 volt Argb on my motherboard, so I can't plug them in the motherboard and run them through the motherboard software. I actually have to use a switch on the actual controller that they come with. Two controllers, because you can only get 5 fans on one controller, depending on how many fans you need. Anyway, well worth the buy. I'm very, very pleased with these. Now, I did get a message of someone not long ago saying they were going to buy some of the Coolmoon fans that I reviewed a little while ago. Now, they are good fans, but like I said, when you switch the machine on, they run at full power and you have to turn them down with the controller. A little bit inconvenient sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. My recommendations, I'd recommend these definitely over anything I've used so far. These are the Ezdiy-Fab fans. Now, there we go. I will leave the link in the description down below so you can have a look at that. And I hope you enjoyed this one. Until the next one, ladies and gentlemen, have fun, and I will see you all later.